All right, welcome in everyone. If you're tired of vague spiritual fluff and people pretending they know your entire future, you're in the right place. This is tarot without the smoke and mirrors. Tarot readers read energy, patterns, and symbols. I read energy. Symbols show possibilities. Nothing is set in stone. So before we start, let's tune in. Universe, guides, ancestors, whatever wisdom walks with us, help the right messages come through tonight. Let the cards speak clearly and let the people who need the message hear it. All right, here's how this works. Comment on today's post to enter the queue for a free reading. When it's your turn, type I comprehend and your question. Free users get 1 card. Members get 5 cards plus priority for $3.99 per month. And if you're on Twitch, I'll give you 2 cards and an Oracle Tarot reads energy, not fixed destiny. If you want someone who guarantees the future, go find a crystal ball and a caravan. Here we read patterns, choices, and possibilities. So use your brain, keep your power, and check the disclaimer. Hit like to support the stream. It helps the channel and it tells the algorithm the cards are behaving tonight. The cards are ready. Let's begin. Hey guys, how you doing? Let me just get this queue working. And can anyone join? Do you want to just join for me? We've got an Apple Lunar Tarot session happening tonight for members and donators, and we've got 15 free readings available, but you will need to join the queue. Members and donators don't need to join the queue. Right now, before we start, we're going to give away 5 free memberships. Okay, I'm picking it now. It's randomly going to choose 5 people and tell you in the chat who got chosen. So we've got Sky Stay Lit, Kingsley Warrior, God Bless Dolphins, who does come in sometimes, Debbie Cox, and Skate to Hell Actor today. We have another 10 free memberships to give away next month. We're going to give away 5 at the beginning and 5 towards the end. Hi, Shah. Hi, High Priestess. Is the queue working yet, guys? We might have to make a manual list. Just give me a second. I'll just go through what I've got to go through. We'll get things started. We're going to say a quick prayer now. This is a prayer that I channeled using my black mirror, or you call it a mobile phone.
En mis batallas pelean de mi lado, no me pueden hacer daño ni entidades ni humanos. Tu aguijón te devuelvo, tu maleficio revierto por la llama que danza en las entrañas del caldero. Protegida estoy, protegida quedo por la inmensidad del océano y la furia del trueno.
Do you know how much trouble I had downloading this? Let me just say.
En mis batallas pelean de mi lado, no me pueden hacer daño ni entidades ni humanos. Tu aguijón te devuelvo, tu maleficio.
Okay, sorry guys, this one isn't working. I have had so much trouble getting a copy of this. This is crazy. I've been divining on top. Let me just pull it up.
and see what it says, and I'm going to say it in English. The gods guide me by the hand. In my battles, they fight by my side. Neither entities nor humans can harm me. Tori Jean, I return your curse to you. I reverse it through the flames that dances in the depths of the cauldron. I am protected, and protected I remain by the immensity of the ocean and the fury of the thunder, by the hand of the God. I am protected, and I am protected I remain. May this session come from my higher self, my daemon, but not demon. Okay. It's just, Luz, we've got other members and donators in the room. You can't just shout your question at me, sweetie. Okay, Etsy, we've got supers, we've got PayPal. Yes, sweetie. We've also got members who have paid. You're in the line, but you're not first, sweetheart. Members and donators get the same kind of priority. I don't prioritize donators over members. That's not fair, because they are with me every single day. It is $4.99 for membership, or $13.99. Come and join the crew. All right, let's get started, guys. Let's see if I can sort that video out for next time. All right. Sorry, Luz. Okay, Q doesn't appear to be working, so just let me quickly write a manual list. Members and donators first, in the order they came in. JP, get ready. And then you can also get ready to Luz, you're second, okay? You're going to need to say I comprehend, though. Everyone who's paying for a reading needs to write the words I comprehend. It's very important. It saves me from legal action. Dry Up is next. Lady Luck is after that. We've got Shah on the free queue. I think that's Kushbu. But she's got about 50 names. High Priestess after that. Make sure you guys on the free queue have gone and commented. I will be checking before your readings. But let me know if there's a glitch and you have, if I say that you haven't. Punday, you're on the free queue. Luz. Okay. Luz, you need to get ready too. We've got 3 people for the free queue. And we've got our members to start with. All right, sorry. Hi, JP. Let's go. Luz, I can't start your reading until you comprehend. Sweetheart. And I would normally give you priority, but there are members here. And then, yeah, you get it. JP, what's going on with you and work? What's happening with JP? Okay, members get 6 cards. We've got the wealth card, and the next 6 weeks might be a little bit hard, but you are moving towards real wealth and prosperity. This is just a stepping stone on your journey. Sometimes waiting is an action because you have to wait for the right timing for something to work. Otherwise, it won't work. You might like to think about doing something home-based for a while, maybe making home your harbour and changing your environment to better suit or support your work or career. Or maybe you might start a hobby that could turn into a career later. We've got gambling, and I feel like you are excessively gambling, which can have dangerous consequences. And the way I think you're gambling is you're not trying to apply for things, even if you're not, like you might go, this is my dream job, but I can't apply for that because I'm not qualified. Apply for everything. Your passion can sometimes mean more than your actual experience. And sometimes jobs, when they see that passion, they're willing to train it. Try everything. Don't close yourself off to the possibilities. We've got transformation over the next 3 months, 6 weeks. There is a transformation happening. So if you've been having a hard time or you're looking for a job, then things are going to change in the opposite way because we're in a cyclic nature. So change is the natural order of things. The only thing I can predict with any accuracy is that everything could change at any given minute. We've got power, and you have the power to take control of your life, career, and finances, but you need to focus on your needs instead of your wants. What do you need to do to further yourself instead of what do you want life to give you like a present? You've got to work for it. And the next 6 weeks, after this tough time, you're going to get a gift. You will discover a new talent that will lead to a new opportunity, and you'll be able to use these opportunities to arise. As I said, the next 6 weeks is a stepping stone to your future. Thank you, JP. Can we have Jayapa and Lady Luck getting ready, please? I had 3 people say they wanted to come in on Facebook too, but they don't appear to be here. Luz. As a donator, you can have an extra card, Luz. One more. Thanks, Luz. And sorry, I've got brain damage, Luz. So my short-term memory is damaged, and it confuses me when your PayPal name and your screen name don't match. It's really hard for me to remember. It's your screen name and your PayPal name are different. So I'm sorry if I forget. I can't help it, sort of. Every night when I go to sleep, my memory gets deleted and I wake up and it's the same day again for 20 years. But I just do different things every day. It's been the same day for 20 years for me. All right. Luz. Simone feels so empty at the moment, and nothing in this world can fulfill him. He wants to be alone with you, to do his magic on you. He's holding back, but he's still hoping this can work out. He wants to be more than just friends. And when your name is mentioned, he doesn't react. Let's get you a bonus card for paying a donation today. We've got passion. You excite me on every level. The heat is rising between us. This is the intensity of my desire for you. I want you. I want your body, mind, and soul. We will be one. It will be unlike anything we have ever experienced before. I have a lot of passion for you. You are such a passionate and magnetic queen, and I feel drawn to you. Yeah, Liz, just because he's not speaking verbally to you doesn't mean he's not speaking mentally to you. Do you understand? You guys are all about the what you can see, but what about what you can't see? I mean, you believe in tarot, so shouldn't be that big of a leap. You all have the ability to be psychic. We are all psychic. It's just you guys are lazy and don't turn on your ability. I've been trying to turn it on for 4 years, and you're like, no, give me a love reading. Love you guys, though. That's okay. I'll support you no matter what. And thank you, Laws. That was your reading today. Hi, Joel. We've got an angel reading. All right, let's see what we can get. I love doing angel card readings because when I do the angel card numbers, these ones, okay, so I don't know if you know this, but when your third eye opens, basically the stages are you get really good at puzzles, you get a little bit artistic, like creative, and ideas come to you more easily. You get pareidolia and start seeing eyes and faces and basically connecting dots that aren't there because the right side of your brain has been activated and it's basically adding dots that your left side of your brain can't see. And angel numbers and angel communication. So I'm right back there again where I'm doing angel communication, which is really interesting. You can, like I can go to a bookshop, ask a question, and then randomly look at book names to get an answer. It's crazy. It's like someone's talking to me, like through books, words, letters, numbers. I did make an angel number decode thing, how to read angel numbers. I'd be making info sheets. So contact me if you want to know how to read angel numbers, and I'll send you the info sheet. You'll have to email me though, so I can send it to you. All right, Jad, let's get your reading today. We got 111. Angels are ready to fully support you in this endeavor so that you can co-create with the universe a life you love. Number 111 says I am creative, and 111 is about new beginnings. And the more ones you get, the more likely it is to get a new beginning. We've got number 3. It says expression comes naturally to you. You are very skilled at communicating your thoughts through conversation and creative pursuits. You are able to get others on board with your ideas. Number 3 says I am charismatic. All right, Luz, and I can see that it's a bigger donation, Luz. Do you want to get ready? Like mentally, go and get a drink of water for me. You're a bit dry because when I logged into you, like my mouth is really dry. Can you go and get a drink of water and calm yourself and breathe until it's your turn? I'm going to do Lady Luck. I'll come back straight to you and we'll give you more cards because you've paid a bigger donation. All right, sorry, Jaya. I can feel the energy from Luz, so I needed to calm down before I do the next reading. We got 0220. Act on your idea. Realistic and practical approach, goals, divine timing, ambition, cooperation, and discipline. It says you have the benefit of good fortune, and if you use your wise judgment, you can do anything in this place. You can reach new heights. You should act on your potential when you see this pattern, since what you plant will grow. You're about to experience a spectacular ascent. And the hidden message I can see, you can do anything. 888, karma, balance, finances, success, wealth, cycles, what goes around comes around. A lot of money is coming your way. Fortune refers to more than just monetary and material success. 8 actually means it's lucky. It's like abundance is coming your way rather than money. It's abundance is coming your way. If you don't appreciate the people in your life now, you won't have them tomorrow. This message encourages you to take personal responsibility and use it to realize your greatest potential. And the secret message I've got is people, you message, people you message coming your way. So it's saying if you want to talk to someone, send them a message and they'll meet up with you. 1010, moderation, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, self-realization, taking action, unconditional love. It's up to you. It's time to put those long cherished ideas into action. You will soon come into contact with the appropriate individuals, circumstances, and resources. Eventually, you will experience joy as well as brand new opportunities. Trust in the process. Okay. And the process eventually brand the process eventually. It says brand the process eventually, new opportunities. So Joya, what it's saying is, if you're doing something as a hobby at the moment, if you're doing any sort of social media stuff or whatever, like for me, for example, it's saying put your name on it, like brand it. And this may create a new opportunity in the future where someone says, oh, Jaya, yeah, I saw something they did. That's interesting. I might contact them. I don't know what that means, but that's what it's saying. We've got some more eights here. So we do have abundance coming your way. I said to you, the more eights you get, the more abundance that's coming your way. So good luck, Jive. You've got lots coming. Material and spiritual abundance, wealth, resources, force, balance, confidence, material gain, epic romance. It says personal power. All that is good and pleasant in your life will multiply. The angels send this number to reassure you of the prosperity and well-being that lie ahead. Your world will greet you with admiration and respect. Use this blessing for the greater good. And I've got prosperity, well-being, use it. As a blessing. So it's saying, like, think of this prosperity and wealth and abundance that's coming your way, because it might not be money. It might be luck, for example. You treat it with respect in that you might, for example, write a gratitude list to say thank you for it. And when you're thankful, you'll get more abundance. The more thankful you are, the more abundance you get. When you are abundant, whatever you're abundant in, you need to pay forward to someone else. And this will keep the abundance flowing. This is the manifestation. Hey, Tara Keller, I've missed you so much. Jesus is the S-U-N, not the S-O-N. And 13 other Jesuses had that same story. What happened to the studio? My studio's not working. Hang on, just wait. I can't see where I'm up to on chat. I wondered what's going on. No, my chat's not working. Hang on. I'm just gonna open the live again. Just give me a second. I've lost chat. Okay, I'm in. Are you back, Tara Keller? Or is that from before? See you, sweetie. Bye-bye. I missed you, though. It's been a while since I've been harassed by you. Go and research Jesus properly. Look up IESUS and ISIS. You know why the Bible says it doesn't like prophecy? Because I can tell you its secrets. That's why it doesn't like it. True story. Let me just... Oh, what's going on now? Alright. Nice tarot killer back. Sorry, guys. I don't know why tarot killer's coming in. They don't usually come in on... They got to subscribe. They don't usually subscribe. Just give me a sec. Hey, newbies, just give me a sec. We've got a troll. Is that gone? Is that you gone, Tarot Killer? Thanks for coming, Tarot Killer. We'll see you next time. Don't take so long next time, Tarot Killer. I was worried that you were sick or something. You haven't visited me for like a year, and I was worried about your health. Fuck the trolls. They just want something to do. It's not going to bother me. All right, let me just get back to chat. Sorry about that, guys. Maybe Tarot Killer's only awake at midnight and 4 a.m. he's asleep. That's why he hasn't visited me. Lady Luck then, Luz. Money and work? Yeah, sure. Beans. Get ready. You can be after Luz before we do the free readings. No queue, Beans. I don't keep queues for you guys. I'm not busy enough over there. And my queue over here isn't even working, so Jesus. Lewis, have you had that glass of water? Hey, Lady Luck, let's go. Oh, hang on. Sorry, I grabbed angel numbers instead of career cards. Let me just get the career cards out. We've got odd jobs, Lady Luck. It says, consider diversifying your income sources and increase your financial stability. Maybe a second job or odd jobs. Freedom is more important than financial security. So if you've got any things you're good at, you might consider turning it into a hobby, like advertising. Yeah, I can do this. If anyone wants me to do it, I can do it for this much money. Taking a transition job is okay, even if it doesn't lead to a career. And if you don't know what you could do, I could teach you tarot. You could do tarot as a career. You can be a tarot reader like me if you want to, Lady Luck. Unexpected. It says, get ready for unexpected financial setbacks. The financial trials may be beyond your control, but the outcome is still up to you. You need to tackle things in advance and prepare for the unexpected. And this unexpected thing might be because you're worried about your future not being bright. And when you focus on the negativity of the situation, you actually produce negativity, because you have to remember, you're asleep, you're dreaming, and reality is projecting inside your head like an analog TV. You're writing the movie that's projecting when you think and plan and decide. Try to write a better movie. Always see yourself successful so that when it is being written, you will always be successful. That's what I do. And I'm pretty much always successful. And when I'm not successful, it's a stepping stone to take me to a better opportunity. That's what I always think. And that's always what happens. It's Manifestation 101, Lady Luck. We've got investment. It says your finances are improving and expanding. Now is a great time to make an investment. Set a solid foundation and fruits of your labor will follow. This is about setting foundations now and waiting for the fruits of your labor. This money isn't coming right this second, but it is coming. And when it does start coming, you need to put a little aside for a rainy day, just in case. Because the more money that you have, the more money it'll attract. Money makes money. Like think of money like energy. Now, and you can easily think of this because we use digital money now. We transfer money between each other and our our debts and our employer using digital money, right? So think of money like energy and then start moving it around. This is not always talking about money. Sometimes it's talking about an investment with your mind. Because being in a dream, what you think, what you believe, is the only thing that matters. If you think, will I ever be rich? You'll always be wondering. But if you think, I am going to be rich, you've written the script. You're going to become a public face of somewhere. You need to follow your heart and become who you want to be. But you need to earn a reputation first. Like I did free readings for absolutely everyone for 4 years to build my reputation. It might take you 4 years to build your reputation. And every place you go will be a stepping stone that you can take a little piece of reputation from. So don't worry if your job doesn't last for a long time. Take the experience you gain in it. We've got Money Matters. And it says expense save, cost cuts, resource plan ahead. Make an informed choice and invest your money wisely. Don't invest in get-rich-quick schemes because they are scams. Invest in a long-term safe option that'll double your money before you invest $1 to make yourself a millionaire. Because the likelihood of the dollar to a millionaire, you've got to send it by your bank account and they steal all your money. Just saying. Sweet success. It's not difficult to get everything you want and need and enjoy it. You are going to get what you want, but you've got to manifest it first. You've got to write the script for your own movie. If anyone wants to know how reality is projecting from the inside of your head, I've got an info sheet on that. Just contact me via email. When you contact me, let me know which info sheet you want. I'll be naming the info sheets as I go through. I've got a lot of them now. We've got everything from crystal education, organite machines. I've got a new invention. Lots of fun stuff. Thank you, Lady Luck. You're very quiet. It's like I'm having a conversation with no one. Thanks for that, Lady Luck. You're right. You remember, you don't have to talk to me. I can handle it. Hi, Maureen. Just give me a minute. We've got a few people. Sorry, it's hard to find now. Tarot killers spam me. Luz. Did you go and have your drink of water, Luz? Just give me a second, I'll pull out some cards. Red hearts. And Luz paid a decent donation. She paid $8. I usually only want around $2 or something, so she's going to get extra cards. No, I think $2 is a fair amount for a reading. I'm not like one of these people that are going to charge you $10 or $20 unless you get it through Etsy and it's a in-depth reading. I'm not a rip-off person. What else can I get out? Let me just see. Maybe light shadow will give you some depth. Luz, are you there? I'd like you to be here for your reading, please, if that's possible. Rather than not. All right. I pulled some cards. So we're pulling cards for Simone. I'm just going to let whatever cards come out and not count how many cards come out. Does that make sense? Oh, that went under my keyboard. Hang on. Luz, are you there? Now, what I'm doing, Luz, for your information, I've got a bit of a selection of cards. Usually you get a very romantic reading, but you are very confused. And if I give you a very romantic reading, you're going to be more confused because this is not the energy that your person is giving. So what I've done is we're going to give you some romantic cards to satisfy your needs and wants. But we're going to be using more neutral cards. These are not lovey-dovey cards, they're neutral cards. So you might get some insight about the person's situation rather than a fake reading. Because the situation is that there's separation at the moment. They're not feeling lovey-dovey feelings. If they were, they would be in contact with you. Do you get what I mean? Love you, though. You can have whatever reading you want, but just for this one, I think we'll do this because you are super confused. So I insist. Okay, so we're going to start off with the Hermit. We've got, you are so beautiful, but why do you need me? And this person feels absolutely useless compared to you. They say there's something you're totally wrong about. You haven't got it right. There's something totally wrong. They want you to know they're driven about you a lot, maybe too much. And they want you to please give them time because they've never felt this way before. They miss you, but they don't have the time right now. And they think about you all the time, so don't think that they're not thinking about you, even though they're not contacting you. And they want you to know they do want you. It's not that they don't want you. But there's something that they don't understand about the situation, and they're not gaining clarity. And sometimes they cry at night when they think about it. They want you to do what's best for your heart right now. Because they're always scared that you will leave them like the others have. So they're saying what they're doing, like it's a classic thing, Luz, they're saying, do what's best for your heart. But they're also saying, oh my God, they're actually going to leave me. Do you get what I mean? So they're doing this, they're saying, oh, go do what you want. And they're going, I'm going to test her to see if she leaves. Don't leave. This person's pushing you away because they want to see if you'll leave them. But you do deserve better than they are doing. I mean, this is a retarded children's game. Sorry, but it is. They say all my life I was trying to fill a void inside me by doing more. But now that I found myself, I'm starting to feel complete, and I see extras as blessings. And they're starting to come into this mindset. They're not there yet, but they're getting there. I see now how my behavior has affected you, and it's a painful feeling. You did not deserve that, and I will make things right eventually. And Liz, we've also got, I'm starting to appreciate how fair you have been all this time. And I'm not, by not accepting my bad behavior, despite of your warm nature. And we're going to get something a little bit romantic. If all the problems in the world weren't there, if everything was like heaven on earth and we didn't have worries, stresses of the modern life and situations that stop us from connecting, then they would say, promise. I want to make a commitment. I wish you knew just how special you are to me. It kills me not to be able to tell you. You amaze me with your compassion and kindness through this time apart. I promise I will make things right between us. Another promise to make things right between us, but I don't know when. You are mine. You are meant for each other. We are meant for each other. There is no one else in the world who could ever replace you. We were made to be together. We are destined, and I am yours and you are mine only. We have done this before, and we will do it again. Oh, past life energy there, Luz. All right, thank you. That was your donation reading. Thank you for your $8 donation. I gave you a few extra cards. That's right, guys. If you donate and you donate more than $2, I'll give you extra cards. Fair's fair. You invest in me and I'll invest in you. Hey, new beans, I'm coming looking for you in a minute. Let me just clean up. Lois, did you get that reading? Lois, you're not here. Alrighty. That's just great. You paid a donation, so I guess you can do what you want. But just for your information, I like when people are here for their readings so I can read the energy. It's a little bit harder. Yeah, your reading's over. Beans, I've just got to do Maureen first. She's a member as well. You're after them. You're first up after the members, and then we'll start the free queue. Shah, you can. I'll put you on the queue, but there's a little bit of a wait. I'm not even through the members yet. You might want to come back in about half an hour. No, that's all right, Luz. You can do whatever you want. You paid a donation. If you miss your reading, though, that's up to you. You'll have to rewind it. I did my best without you being here with the energy. And gave you extra cards. You don't have to be sorry, darling. It's your show when you pay a donation. Do you get what I mean? Sure. I put you on the queue. For some reason, my queue is not working today. Me, says Maureen. We don't do AI readings in here anymore, Maureen, for your information. Nowadays, how to call off the field because he did not want the big serious. Okay, little sister, let's have a little talk. Little sister to big sister. All right. This person, Carl, reality reading, he's already said his intentions. He's already said that he doesn't want anything serious with you. If he instigates sex or let's call it a date where you go out and eat food together or any sort of interaction where you are in person with them and alone, they're trying to get sex out of you, okay? He's already said he doesn't want anything serious. So if he does anything with you, it's not serious. Does that make sense? Don't get caught up in maybe he'll change his mind. Bullshit. And I like that you, little sister, that you don't really want anything with him. I love that you're respecting yourself and that you're not getting involved if he's not going to be serious about you because you're serious about you. And I like that. You've come a long way since Samuel. I'm so proud of you. But let's skip out of big sister, little sister mode. I'm now your tarot reader. So, Maureen, we're going to do your mystical reading about Carl. How does Carl feel? Well, we've got the Page of Wands. And he feels that it's good news that you were talking to him. But I've got to say the first energy that I had, we've got this guy, he's got a brand new hat on. He's like, look at my hat. And then my thought was, like, basically, yeah, it's a new hat, but I wear it for a day and then I get a new hat. Do you get what I mean? Like it's like if you had interaction sexually with this person, tomorrow he probably wouldn't talk to you because you're not a new hat. No, I know you don't want anything with him. You were just asking how he feels. And my feeling is how he feels is you're a new hat. Does that make sense? Did I explain it properly? He wants to play with you. He wants your energy. He's got some bright ideas and he wants to bring excitement into your life. He feels like he's a mature and compassionate man, someone who is a role model, forgiving and diplomatic. But I feel like he's being overly romantic in order to get what he wants. And I think he's actually quite practiced at this. I feel like inside he feels despair, hopelessness. He feels there's some kind of hole in his soul that can't be filled, and he never feels happy. I feel like he's lost his faith. He doesn't believe there is a God anymore, or that God has a plan. He lacks what I saw is reputation, which is saying he has a bad reputation. So you need to be careful around this person. Reputation matters, but it's always good to check with the person too, in case it's just gossip. No, little sister. No, I'm going to get out some love cards next. We'll give you 3 love cards. I'm going to say no. You never want anything. This guy is not serious. He's not serious. You're not a new hat every day. You're only a new hat one day. And once he's tried on the new hat, he goes and gets another hat. Do you get what I'm saying? All right, we've got, they find you irresistible. You have magnetic attraction. I've told you this before. You have this thing where when men are with you in a relationship, you make them better. You make them feel better. But I feel like they think you're easy to seduce, and you're not. I do feel like you do work well together. There is some connection there, but resolving issues easily is harder sometimes with this person because they're not always telling the truth. And this would be an excellent love match. Holy shit, my phone's going off its head. Did you hear that, guys? My phone just went crazy. Weird stuff is going on with technology as I awaken and my third eye opens because it's a dream. It's actually proving to me that it's a dream. It's weird as shit. We've got love song. Now, the first thought I had when I saw this card is you need to go to a radio, pick a random channel, turn it on, listen to the first song, and get your own angel message. You are being sent an angel message, but you've got to go and get it yourself. I can't tell you what that is. It's telling you to tune in with your emotions when you do it. Think about how you're really feeling, then turn on the radio. It's going to give you some sort of message about your romantic life and how to have a relationship with harmony. That's all I can tell you. So enough about Carl. Let's talk about you in your tarot reading. I hate doing tarot readings for other people that aren't present at the reading. It's stupid. Why do we care what other people think or feel so much? Honestly, worry about yourself. Love you, Maureen. I'll send you a few info sheets if I get a chance. All right, guys, don't compare yourself to other people as well. Compare yourself to yourself 6 months ago, a year ago. Never compare to each other. You're on different journeys. You're in different movies that have the same name, but they are different movies. All right. Beans. What's the weather like in Australia? Well, it is 1 a.m. at the moment. I've stayed up late and I've got a booking in the morning, so I won't be able to run the tarot. So I decided to get up early and run the tarot now. I'm going to try to come back more regularly, but the times might not be as regular. I'll just fit tarot whenever I can. It's not actually making a huge amount of money, so I'm focusing on Etsy, which is making money. What does Liz say? I like your channel a lot, but lately I feel like you don't like me anymore. Oh no, Liz, I do. No, Liz, the thing is, everyone was taking advantage of me, and as I just said, I wasn't making money. So I'm making like $100 every 3 months, and most of it, I got to say, Liz, is you. But I'm only making $100 every 3 months, and the tarot costs me $200 a month to run. So at the moment, I'm paying for everyone's free readings, and I've tightened my belt and changed the way I run things so that I can increase my income and stop leaking money. I've had to cut off free readings because I've made myself too available for free, and no one thinks I have value anymore. And honestly, Luz, I gave you extra cards in your second reading because you gave me an $8 payment and I made a big deal out of it. So how can you say I don't like you? You're just being silly because you're confused and upset about what's going on with Carl. Calm down. Everything's fine. I love you. Thank you, Maureen. Just give me a second. I need to find new beings. Why do you say don't buy stuff for reading tarot? What does that mean? Yeah, don't buy stuff for reading tarot. I'll teach you for free. I'll teach everyone for free. It's part of the awakening. It helps you. Turn on your intuition and stuff. Bye, Manifest. Beans, let me just quickly do you. I can't find your question. Sorry, I struggle. I've got a brain injury. Oh, I said I paid $200. No, it's for my streaming programs and stuff, so that I can stream and play videos and stream the way that I want to stream, so I can make content using the programs. That's what the $200 cost me. Plus equipment, lighting, microphones, computers. I bought a $1,600 computer to stream. Do you know what I mean? It's costing me money. Beans, I fucking can't find your question. I've been looking this whole time for your question. You're fucking all over the place. We've got Tarot Killer in here spamming me. Can you just put it up? I can't do this anymore. Beans, you need to post your question again. Or you can't have a go. I can't do this. I'm not searching forever. I've just searched for about 5 minutes. I'm over it. I'm moving on to Maureen. Put up your question. You can be next. No, Maureen, I stream premium. If I can't run my program the way that I want, I'm not going to run it at all. So I'll just stop running tarot. It costs me $200 exactly, or I don't run tarot. Because if I can't stream it the way that I want, I'm not streaming at all. This product represents me. Hi, Lima. Do you get ready? You want to know why Carl finds you irresistible? Like, this is a silly question. I told you, you have a magnetic personality. You make men look better and feel better and that is attractive to them. You're also very sexy. But they don't emotionally connect to you because you've got your walls up. So they tend to use you. That's what's going on. Hello, third eye open. All right. It's not just him finding you irresistible. You like thinking that he's like, oh my God, Maureen is amazing. I can't get my mind off her. And he's not like that. He's like, Maureen's a new hat. Oh, look, there's another new hat. I'm going to go and look at that one. Maureen is a conquest. Didn't you understand that? I never said that he finds you irresistible, really. I said you are a conquest. And when he has conquested you, he will move on. He is trying to get his leg over. What don't you understand about that? You might have really liked him, but he wanted to fuck you, Maureen. Excuse my French. If he tries to find a connection, it's going to be his penis in your vagina. And that's it. Then you'll never hear from him again because he will block you, pretend that you're dead, and ghost you. Word. I've already said this. But go, have a relationship with him. We'll see you next week when you come and complain to me. Love you, Maureen. All right, Maureen, let's do your mystical reading. This relationship is about mental agility. He likes trying to get into your pants, and if he ever succeeds, he will lose interest in you instantly. This is about quick wit. It's about being curious, but it's about not investing either. It's about communicating. It's about thinking and planning before doing anything and educating you on the reality of situations as a, what's the word? Like, they're saying a word. I can't, it's not in English. I can't translate it. It's hindsight. Hindsight. They said it wrong. You will only know in hindsight if you don't listen to my warning. He's actually sarcastic, cold, controlling, unbending, lacks integrity. He's drunk on his own power, and he's a loose cannon. The Eight of Swords in reverse says that you need to release your limiting beliefs. You have mental strength, but it's up to you to make your choices. You need to take back your power. You need to set yourself free and escape from this person. You need to conquer your self-doubt and your need to have people tell you you're amazing, because you are amazing. Tell yourself, I don't need anyone to tell me I'm amazing. I don't accept compliments. If someone says, oh, you look cute, you look pretty, you look amazing, I get super offended because it doesn't matter what I look like. It only matters how I feel. And I don't need outside people telling me what I look like to help me feel better. And you need to get there too, Maureen. You need to stop listening to other people and caring about other people. The Hermit card in reverse says he's self-absorbed. He might be paralyzed by fear because he's like a deer in the headlights with you. He's trying to isolate you, give you paranoia by making you question things, and he's trying to restrict you. He feels loneliness, but this is just fun for him. The Three of Swords says He has had deep emotional pain in the past. Grief, disillusionment, sorrow, depression, heartbreak, misunderstandings, tears and loss. And the Five of Wands says, if you do get with him, there's going to be personality clashes. He will be in competition with you the whole time and you will argue nonstop. This will be chaotic, like at the end of your relationship with Samuel. Exactly like that, again. There will be misunderstandings, opposition, temper, and lost opportunities. You might lose the opportunity to be with someone special while you waste time on Carl. Let's just face facts. For your oracle, I'm going to give you 3 for sending a donation. People that donate today get a couple of extra oracle cards, or at least a oracle card, depending on how much. But Maureen, I haven't seen you for ages, and you got a pretty harsh reading. I do love you though. Love language, gift giving. Watch out for a gift. This gift comes with a price. Divine timing. A serendipitous event will cause you to find a new opportunity in love. What do you mean in the way that he felt with you? Honestly, he didn't feel anything for you. He was trying to sleep with you, Maureen. He was pretending. There was no connection in that way, the way that you think. You're like, oh, he listened to everything I said and he cared. No, he was just doing that to get sex. And then you were like, no sex. And he was like, oh, I'm going to disconnect for a while. And then he thought, no, she's pretty sexy. So I'm going to reconnect with her and keep trying. She's worth the effort to have sex with. This new hat resisted me the first time, and now this new hat is more interesting, but she's still a new hat. And when she's not a new hat, when she's an old hat after the first go, well, I'm going to find a new hat. This hat interests me at the moment, but as soon as I wear it, it's not going to interest me anymore. Does that make sense? He wants a physical connection only. He doesn't want long-term commitment. He's not serious about you. It's more about scoring than connecting, Maureen. Again, I've said 15 times in this reading, I love you. I've got to look after you. This reading has turned out that he is a negative person in your life and you need to protect yourself, please. Don't give your time and energy to losers. If someone leaves you confused and upset, don't go near them. Then that's not going to change. Nothing's going to change. People don't change, guys. Unless they lose everything and have to start again, they do not change. A person on the same track doing the same thing that has no loss makes no change. They're just lies. If someone does something 3 times, it's a pattern and they will do it again. Start pattern matching, guys. You'll find it easier than working with feelings and emotions to make your decisions. Thank you, Maureen. I'm not sure how much that donation is. Let me just see. Can I see? No, it doesn't tell me. I'll work it out later. That's hilarious. I bet it's about 70 cents. But that's okay. Donation's a donation. I love you. I don't like OBS. I like Restream because I can multi-stream. Maureen, I multi-stream. At the moment, I'm streaming on three platforms. I like this restream because it's very good. Lima, where are you? Are you here? Thanks, Lima. Thank you, darling. Coochie Pie, I'll put you on the queue, but there is a little bit of a wait for free readings. While you're reading, please go and comment on the pinned post, which is gone. Let me just pin it. Okay. Lima, messages from the aliens. So, I actually can see the aliens, Lima. So, they are behind the veil, watching us. But they're hiding. There's also people above us watching down, but they're like the watchers. So we've got the watchers watching down. In the long distance, we've got the UFOs, and in the middle, we've got Satan and the demons. Then we've got the veil. Then we've got us. And the veil is every single lifetime you ever lived. It's like running like a movie in different directions, like it's stacked on top of each other. So it makes one image. It's crazy. All right, Lima, let's get your alien message. And then we're going to watch a quick video because I'm going to have a break and I'm going to show you the veil. The reptilians want to send you a message, and I am one of the breeds of reptilians. There are different types. It says that someone is going to be a predator to you. They're going to try and trap you, trick you, or rip you off in some way, shape, or form, even if it's just emotionally instead of with money. This says that they're doing it to survive. They're not doing it to be negative to you or hurt you. They're doing it so that they can survive. And you might need to be tyrannical. You might need to go, nah, this is, and that's it, fuck off. And just stand your ground, draw that line, and go, no, I don't trust you, no. My advice to you is ask as many questions as you can if you're not sure. The next message from the aliens we've got is a pentagram, which brings in harmony, protection, and idealism. And it tells you need to be more optimistic. It also brings in protection and some harmony that is much needed in your life. We've got evens, and the evens bring mystery. They tell you need to read between the lines with a certain situation and use your intuition rather than listening to what someone's actually saying. We've also got fire element, and this says you are a warrior. You have passions, and you need to be a little bit fearless to get through life, but make sure you do spend a little bit of time doing something that you're really passionate about. We got the MIB for you, Lima. The MIB says stalking, intimidation, or confrontation. And I feel like there is a situation in your life, you might be stalking someone, you might be checking up on them on social media, or they might be stalking you. There is intimidation where, again, we've got this energy coming through where someone's trying to force you to do something that might not be right for you. And we've got confrontation. So my advice is if someone tries to confront you, just go, I can't deal with this right now. Can we talk about this a bit later? And then you set the terms of engagement. Don't give them the home court advantage. At least find out what they want to complain about and then say, I need some time to think, and give yourself space. Don't make decisions quickly and ask lots of questions if you need. The greys are involved, which I believe is the iggy, the short ones. And they're timid, misunderstood and shy. Now, these guys are the ones that I see in the long distance mostly because they are the iggy or the earthbound form of the watchers, the fallen angels. Bet you thought angels looked a bit different. They do look different to people. Do you want me to show you what angels look like? I'll show you what angels look like after this reading. Remember? All right, look at the Tao Setiens. It says you're resilient, be bold, and be sassy. You write and own your own story. All right, we're going to show you what angels look like in real life because they don't really look like a man or a person. What happens is you get pareidolia and you see a pair of eyes and you put a face on it, but it's not actually a man. It's actually a frequency which looks like a fractal. Does that make sense? It's a frequency and we're looking at it. So we're looking at sound and it's creating a pattern, like on the Schumann resonance type things with the somatics. All right. Hold on, I get an angel. Okay, so this is what an angel looks like. See how we've written them as people? Well, this is actually what it looks like. It's a fractal, except we get pareidolia and we put faces on it. See how it's got multiple faces? Because we've got pareidolia. It's not actually a person. It's actually a frequency that we're looking at. Do you get it? That's what the angels really are. All right, well, I'll take a quick break before we start the free queue. I've got to do new beans, but new beans, I just need a break. I've been pretty busy. I've been reading for an hour and a half and I haven't really had a break. Let me do a quick break and play a video. It isn't very long. It's only about 45 seconds, so it's not ages. And then we'll start the free queue straight away. Sorry for taking so long, guys, but if you don't like waiting, donate. So this is the video I made about the veil. Oh, hang on. I'm in the wrong place. All right, play it now. Alright guys, that was the veil and that's what it looks like. I'll make other videos to explain it further. I'm investigating divination of all kinds, so I am channeling on black mirrors as well and crystal balls at the moment to increase my abilities. Alright, that was Lima done. Now I've got to find New Beans. New Beans, did you post your question again, sweetheart? I did request you post your question again. And New Beans, if you're not here, we're going to go on with the free queue. Gunsani, I'll put you on the queue. Just give me a second. We're just about to start the free queue, but there is a list. I will give the free queue today. You can have a 3-card reading for waiting so long instead of a 1-card reading. Just a little bit of a present from me. Remember to be grateful because I'm only entitled to give you a 1-card reading, but I'm going to be giving you a 3-card reading today because it has taken me an hour and a half to get to you. But remember, you don't have to wait in line for an hour and a half. You can donate using Etsy. You can donate with supers. You can donate with PayPal. And all I'm asking is $2 to skip the queue. You can also get membership, which means you get to skip the queue on this channel every session, or you get to skip the queue on all my channels with the $14.99. Well, it's $14.99, not $13.99. It's a typo. But it's Australian dollars, okay, guys? All right, New Beans isn't here. We've waited for New Beans. Let's start the free queue. Do we have Khushbu, Shah, and High Priestess? So then the queue for the freeze is Khushbu, High Priestess, who are called up now. Pandey, Shah, S-H-A-H, Poochie Pie, and Gunsalini are after that. What's CLG? I don't know what CLG is. What's the acronym for? What is CLG? And Gunsani, I can't talk to you until it's your reading because I'm doing 10 jobs. I don't have a moderator. I don't have a producer. I'm doing everything myself. And I can't talk to you when I'm doing readings. But when it's your turn for a reading, feel free to chat with me. And I will have a conversation with you then. You can also hit me up on social media if you want to talk to me. Luna Fruit on Facebook and Apple Luna 666 on Instagram. So who's in the room right now? Is it just Gunsani? I'm a bit of a genius, Gunsani. I've got a super high IQ because I'm autistic. I'm high functioning. So it's super high. Like I can just, things are easy for me. Things are easy. I don't have trouble much doing anything except singing. I can't sing. It's probably the only thing I can't do. I can do everything else. And Gunsani, do you want to get ready for me? You appear to be the only one in here for free readings. If you would like to ask your question, and you'll need to type the words I comprehend. I'm just going to play a quick video and have a second break. I have been reading for an hour and a half without a break, so I just need a second break. So this video we're going to watch, I'm going to teach you how to divine with a crystal ball, okay? And use this method in black mirrors, crystal balls, or basically anything with a reflection to divine the answers.
All right, hi, I'm Apollina, the bringer of truth. I'm opening my third eye at the moment. So today I'm going to try crystal gazing. I've got a crystal ball here. Just make sure that it's somewhere where there's plenty of light. I like to actually make sure that there's lots of images in my crystal ball. Like, for example, at the moment, if I look into it, I can see myself upside down with a crystal ball in front. I can see everything that's behind me over here as well. I can see this side has got a different image. I've got all these different images from different locations because the ball is round. Make sure it's nice and clean. If you have like watermarks or anything on it, it tends to draw your eye. You just need reflections and reflections of reflections. Okay, I did have dots on it, but what I'm doing is I'm leaving streaks on it so that it's making images for me. Okay, I'm going to move around. I'm going to cross my eyes while I look at the crystal ball. I'm going to move around. I'm going to actually take off my glasses because it's a little bit easier when your eyes are blurry. I'm going to get real close to it. I'm going to cross my eyes. I'm going to actually... I'm going to cross my eyes. That's about it for how to do a crystal ball. After that, you should start seeing images. I like to move because it kind of helps me see what's an image and what's not an image. Because what you're trying to do is get your eyes to see things at different levels and layer them together as one thing, even though they're unrelated. So, for example, you know those pictures that hang down and they're just random things hanging down? And then you walk around and you stand in the exact right spot and you look at it, and it's a picture of a person. I'll put a little image on the screen of what I'm talking about. And that's how this sort of works, like the mystical thing, and seeing through the veil and seeing 5D and entities and stuff like that, as far as I can tell from the spiritual awakening. Now remember, I am no expert. I am simply documenting what's happening to me as it's happening. This is the second time it's happened, and it's happening in exactly the same way, so I've taken it to mean that this is a procedure. The first sign that your eye is opening, for everyone out there, is pareidolia. You start getting pareidolia, you see eyes everywhere, like so much so that you get freaked out and maybe even go to mental hospital. That is your third eye opening. That is the first sign that your third eye is opening. And one of the other signs that come really early is technology reacting to you a different way, which is actually also a sign that you're mentally unwell. But I believe that's the Matrix program protecting itself. As soon as you show signs of awakening, it hits a reset on you and medicates you so that you go back to normal. But that's all I've got for you today. I'm Apollina, the bringer of truth, from TrinityTarotLive.com. Come in if you want a free reading. I do give away free readings pretty much every day, at least 10 or 15.
And that's how to divine using a crystal ball, black mirror, or any sort of reflection, really. Anything that's black with a reflection is best to use as a black mirror. That includes a television set, a computer screen, and a telephone. They're all black mirrors. That's a fact, guys. Hello, people coming in. Just give me a second. We're going to do a reading for Gansani. No, I don't do Braille readings. Kaplan's. I'm just going to type that just in case you can't. No, sorry, I don't. I don't know how to do Braille readings. But if you contact me, I can do verbal readings. Let me just see. Toya, can you get ready for next? Philomena on Facebook, welcome in. How you doing? Do you want to also get ready for your reading by asking a question, please? Can I use a black friend's mirror? I don't know what that means. You can have as many black friends as you want, and you can use their mirrors if they allow you to, because black people have rights too. Just saying. Yes, Gunswaney, a phone is what I'm divining on at the moment on TikTok, because you've got to remember, guys, mobile phone, black mirror, plus algorithm equals scrying. So the algorithm, like say TikTok and Facebook, it's sending you targeted videos. It's because you're scrying them. So listen to the message. You might be watching the videos and go, that's oddly resonating with me today. No, that's the algorithm when you're scrying. So just remember that. Kaplan's, I do not hate the blind. My grandfather was blind. I love blind people. I just don't have the facility to read for them. If you were deaf, I could help you by sending you a text message, but I don't have any facilities for Braille. Okay, let me just see what Gunsani said. You're in a reading. You're a CLG student. I still don't know what that is. You think it's impressive I do it by myself? Yeah, it's hard, but it's easy. It was hard at first, but I just added one thing at a time. All right, we get 3 card readings for the free readings today because I took so long to get to the free readings. This is going to be usual from now on. We want to know if Winston and you will reunite romantically, and I've got a no card first. I feel like there has been a failure here, that someone has walked away, and I feel like it's him. Winston has walked away. There's been inappropriate behaviour here, and someone doesn't want to deal with it. There's been deception, or a lack of compassion at least. And I feel like this relationship is a self-sabotaging situation all round. The Empress in reverse says there is insecurity, infertility. So this relationship would not have growth if it did reunite. It would be the same situation again, the same problems, and the same things that would break you up again. There's a lack of self-confidence, a lack of generosity, and domineering tendencies. Dereliction of duty as well. So things that are promised, they're not going to be received. The Magician says this is about manifestation. If you were worried about the relationship, you put worry into it. If you saw yourself getting married to the person, you put pressure into it. If you were laid back and relaxed, you put that energy into it. If you were confused and worried, you put that energy in. Do you get what I mean? Like the world works in energy. Whatever you put in, you get out. You know, like if I think I need to find love, then people will mirror me and think she's needy. I don't need her. But if I think I am loved and I am lovable when I'm in a relationship, or even when I'm not, just in general, then people will think she is lovely and I love her. Like we're all fractals of each other because you are one person. You're not separate people. You've just forgotten that you are one person that's been fractalized. So you've got to remember that the things that you don't like in other people are your worst habits. And you're mirroring them. Hey, Debbie, how you doing? Hey, Gun. Saini, that was your reading. All right, who's up next? Do we have Toya ready? Do we have Philemon ready? Toya's ready. Philemon wants a reading. Let me find you next, Philemon. Debbie, just give me a second. I'll just get a piece of paper for a list. The queue. Oh, it started working, but it's not really working today. It's turning on and off, so we're not really using it. Let me just write a new list. So we've got Toya, Philemon, Kaplan's. I can't offer you a braille reading. I don't have those facilities. I love. If you say I hate blind people, then you're saying I hate my grandfather, who was the most important person in my life. He was the one that taught me about blind people. I used to help him go across the road, but not really. He was just pretending so I could help him. He could do everything by himself. Blind people are amazing. I love blind people. My best friend is deaf as well. I love deaf people. I love people with disabilities. I have disabilities. So I get along with people with disabilities. Debbie, we'll write you. Won't take long to get your reading, darling. And yes, Gunsani, it is a no. Oh, Oriel. Don't curse me with Jesus' name. Jesus is Jesus. You want to watch my video about religion? Go and check me out. You're blocked. The only reason the Bible doesn't want people predicting is because it doesn't want its secrets revealed. I know Jesus' secrets. So, and I'll tell them if I want to. That's why Jesus doesn't want you prophesizing. You might get something right about him for once. Anyway, is A secretly in love with you? Sweetheart, did you know the word love shouldn't be used very much? It should be used as much as the word hate. So if you don't walk around saying, I hate you, then you shouldn't walk around saying, I love you. And you shouldn't be asking if people love you. Love is a very strong word that you fall into after a relationship that has grown and endured over time. It is not an instant thing. If you fall in love at first sight, it is a chemical thing based on sex. Love at first sight is oxytocin and sex. Get it through your heads, guys. You so much romanticize this oxytocin. It's a chemical. You're crackheads on it. Love you guys, though. Even though you crackheads on oxytocin, that's okay. You can fall in love with the post office box for bringing you mail. That's okay. I'll support you. Now, as for are they secretly in love with you, let's get your mystical reading. We've got a yes in reverse, which means it's heading that way, but they don't feel love for you at the moment. This is about you being aggressive about it and demanding and overbearing. And it's going to push them away so that they don't even get the chance to fall in love with you. If you want things... Why are we getting reported? I'm going to block you too, Street, whatever. Thanks for reporting me for no reason. Go fucking get a life. Next card is... See, I'm going to run my lives at 4 a.m. again because I don't like all these trolls. They're online at like midnight. I don't like it. I'm going to go back to 4 a.m., guys. I don't get trolls at 4 a.m. We've got bad luck in this situation. There's turmoil. We've got chaos. External forces are at play. So there's not something that you can do or change in your life. It's something that happens outside of what you can change. And there is interference in this relationship. And Toya, this relationship lacks structure. It lacks a procedure. It might be because you're dealing with someone with weak intellect. They're not thinking about you. And I feel like they might be irrational or illogical. There is potential here, but it's like you're giving potential to someone that's broken instead of waiting for someone who's fixed. It's like you're saying, I'd rather have bad love than no love at all. That's what I mean by being addicted to, like a crackhead, to oxytocin. Because that's a stupid decision. That's not logical. Rather have someone negative than no one at all. Thank you, Toya. All right, who have we got up next? So, Philemon, are you still here on Facebook? Love you, Toya. Make good choices in love, but no matter what you choose, I'll always be there for you for a reading to help you, I don't know, guide yourself through life. And remember, I'm never telling you what to do. I'm just telling you what I would probably do. This tarot viso, it's more about life coaching when you think about it. Is anyone else in the room? We might finish the live up if no one else is here. We do have limited spaces available for readings. My third eye is opening up. We might play a video about that. So my third eye is opening up. This is not a magical thing. What is happening is I have been creative. I've been creating things with AI and images and coming up with ideas. It's actually exercised the right side of my brain. When the right side of my brain started getting exercise, it started working again because it was fat and lazy and dormant. And when it started working again, it started adding the dots that the other side of the brain can't see, the logical side. And this causes you to be able to see, I'm going to call it the magical world. Now, this is the first thing that happened to me.
What does it feel like and look like to have a psychic visions? It's not slow or peaceful. It's fast, messy, and honestly confusing. When I close my eyes, I don't see one clear image. I see movement, shapes forming, shifting, dissolving before I can fully grab them. It doesn't sit still long enough to make sense straight away. It looks like this, like an ink blob constantly changing. 1 second it's a face, then a hand, then something symbolic. It doesn't stay, it keeps morphing. You have to catch it mid-change and interpret it quickly, otherwise it disappears before you understand what you saw. Repetition is the witch's whetstone, darling. What's strengthening it is repetition. Reading tarot every day, sitting in the energy before I start, and practicing again and again. That's what's turning it on. The more I trust what I see, the clearer it becomes over time. Do it until your bones remember the shuffle better than your brain. This is what it feels like for me. I don't know if it's the same for everyone, but if you've wondered or you're starting to experience something similar, you're not alone. Stay with it. It sharpens. If you have visions, drop it in the chat. What do you actually see? Let's talk. Okay.
All right, well, so I would say the major difference between before this started happening and now is that before this started happening, I shut my eyes and it was just black. There's nothing. Then as it progressed, like I could kind of see shadows moving when I shut my eyes and it was dark, but only when it was really dark. You know, for the most part, it bothered me, so I turned on the light and or TV to cover up the fact that it was happening. And then when I shut my eyes, I started to see colours that made shapes. And then later on, what happened was basically now I shut my eyes and I see pictures. Like, and soon those pictures will turn into movies. So whenever I shut my eyes, I can see a movie playing like a download. And literally it's just the creative, the right side part of my brain activating and, you know, coming to life. My pineal gland is activating, and I'm not actually sure what the pineal gland exactly does, but I think that's part of the reason why you have the pareidolia. It's like, I think of it this way. It's like artists, they make faces out of nothing. They can imagine them and then draw them. And like that is basically what's happening. My brain is looking at things. It's adding dots to make pictures that are faces. That's all it's doing. And usually I can't see these dots because the left side of my brain is working usually, which is the logical side. And the logical side can't see the artistic imagery. Does that make sense? Hey, Thriving Painter, do you want to get ready? You can be my last person. We're going to close the queue now. Thriving Panda, don't you want a reading? Thriving Panda? Ready? You ready, darling? Thriving Panda? Last call for Thriving Panda. All right, it doesn't look like Thriving Panda here. But I can tell we've got some trolls watching that I've probably blocked. They're probably madly complaining about my live. So let's just watch a video that I made about how, like, a lot of you trolls are in here because of Jesus telling you that this is bad, what I'm doing. Let's just talk about Jesus. And he wants to talk about me, I'm going to talk about him.
Hey guys, I'm not trying to attack your God. I'm just saying this.
There were 15 major theological religious movements in the world before Christianity that taught exactly the same identical story of a Messiah who came to the earth, who was born in a manger, who died on a cross, who had 12 apostles, who died with a crown of thorns. Are you aware that there were 15 major religions that had the same identical teachings of Christianity? Most people aren't. And I'm very suspect of a 16th religion, which is copied off of 15 previous religions, and I am told that this one is the truth. I become very suspect. Of course, God's Son, S-U-N, the Egyptians said had an evil brother. He was the Prince of Darkness. He came out at night to rule the world. When God's Son died and went away, the world was in the hands of the Prince of Darkness. His name was Set, and he came out at sunset. The Egyptians said that newborn son that came up every morning, his name was Horus. In Easter, we have Easter sunrise services, Horus Horizon. That's where we get the word horizon. I'm saying that there are 15 major religions in the world before Christianity that have taught the same thing. It is a very ancient, old story.
This is the Quran, chapter 37, verses 123 to 126. And Elias, who is Elijah, was surely of those sent, when he said to his people, will you not guard against evil? Do you call upon Baal? Baal is Lord, and forsake the best of the creators, Allahayah, your Yahya, and the Allahayah of your fathers of yore. Now you see at the bottom, it says Baal stands for the sun, or the sun god. That means the Lord is a sun god. The Encyclopedia of Gods says that Baal means Lord. Lord in Hebrew is Baal. Check that out. The name of Yahya has been substituted in our translation of the scriptures with the title Lord some 6,823 times. The short form Yah has also been substituted 48 times with Lord. Substituting the name of Yahya with Lord, as has been done in most translations, is against all scripture. 1 Kings, Malachiam chapter 18, verses 21 to 22. And Elijah came near unto all the people and said, how long go you limping between the two sides? If Yahya be Allahayah, follow him. But if Baal, then follow him. Baal is Lord. And the people answered him not a word. Then said Elijah unto the people, I only am left a prophet of Yahweh, but Baal's prophets are 450 men. Chapter 87 in the Quran, the Most High. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Favorable, I magnify, I worship the name of Yahweh, the Most High, who creates, then makes complete, and who measures, then guides, and who brings forth herbage, then makes it dried up, dust colored. We shall make thee recite so thou shalt not forget, except what Allah please. Surely he knows the manifest and what is hidden. We shall make thy way smooth to a state of ease. So reminding indeed prophets.
We're copyright thieves in a celestial zoo, borrowing halos, wondering what's true. Yeah, is it a grand delusion, a massive campaign, or are we just rats in a corporate rain? Epstein's files and the celebrity soul sell, the Vatican basement, the smell of the well. It's almost too simple, it's almost too clean to be chaos alone. This is a scripted machine. Welcome to the season, the little one, the fun one, where the truth is a lie and we're all coming undone. It's this little season, the ultimate preset. Slavery with customer service, are we there yet? The food isn't food, it's a barcode disguise. Look into the lens, are you surprised? So Mr. Prince of Darkness, tell me what's the fee, how do I file the form?
If your God is a man, it's not the God. God is a frequency, guys. A frequency. That's all I've got for everyone today. I hope you learnt something at the end there, trolls. I won't be back at this time ever. I'm going to never stream at this time ever again. We got lots of trolls during this session. We had lots of people that we had to kick out and block. It was pretty terrible. I'll be back at 4 a.m. again, but not today. I've got a booking. See you guys.
Listen up, you see.
That's all we've got for you today, my mystical legends. You know the deal. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a lawyer. I'm just a woman with a deck of cards, too much caffeine, and an internet connection that definitely needs a cleansing. The advice I give, it's not a command. It's not even a suggestion. It's more like a cosmic take it or leave it. So please, don't quit your job, dump your partner, or sell everything to go live in a yurt just because the fool said take a leap. Double check your information with real people, in real situations. It's okay to be mystical, but there's a very thin line between mystical and mildly unhinged. Trust me, I've been both. If your intuition tells you to text your ex, that's not divine guidance, that's just anxiety wearing a crystal necklace. You've wandered the cards, flirted with fate, and asked the same 3 questions in 6 different ways. The answers were the same. You just needed to hear them again. So here's your energy back cleansed, sparkly, and slightly more self-aware. Until next time, breathe, hydrate, and don't text the ex. You'll be tempted, but that's just Mercury doing his little dance. I love you, weirdos. Go be divine. Go be chaotic. Just don't mix the two in public. Energy returned, circle closed. Now go drink some water, you're 80% intuition and 20% dehydration. Good night.
5 for 5 cards, that's a cosmic steal. Come join the live show.